Hey everybody, this is Okie Twister 66. What have I done to my Scout? Hang on and you'll find out. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around. So I finally did it. Well, the other night I was having a hard time getting to sleep, so I decided I'd come out to the garage and do something I'd been waiting for, oh God, months. This part's been sitting in my garage for several months. I just haven't had the time or energy to install it. At the time I was too tired and unfocused to film the process, but I want to give you guys a few tips on what I did. So after all these months I finally put it on. You probably heard me talk about it, but it's my Speed Sissybar. Totally transformed the bike. If you recall, the bike used to look like this with the fairing and windshield, and also the Corbin seat backrest. So this is what it looks like now. So hit me up in the comments, tell me what you think. I want to give you guys a few tips on some things I did, some things I had to do, make it a little easier for you if you decide to do this install. So the first thing I did was, my windshield is a quick release, but when you install the headlight relocation kit, it comes with this stupid looking, I call it a headlight condom. And I hated that thing. It was a pain in the ass to get installed on the bike, and then when you take the windshield off, it just doesn't look right. It looks stupid going down the road. So I'm like, I don't really need that thing. I know I'm supposed to have it on there, but I went ahead and just took that thing off because I am riding these days more with my windshield off. The next thing I did was just remove the backrest off the Corbin seat. I had that on. It was very comfortable on some longer rides, but I'm not doing a whole lot of long rides these days, so I just took that off. You just basically pop the seat off, and there's one screw that holds the backrest onto the seat. So then it was on to the Sissybar installation. Pretty straightforward. Not really any instructions, but mine is a little unique because I have the saddlebag, the stock Indian factory saddlebag on there, which requires longer bolts. So I'll put the link to the longer bolts. I'll put that down in the description. If you don't have that saddlebag, you can probably get by with the bolts that Speed sends you. They're excellent quality, and they also have the required spacers. The original bolts, when you initially take those out, they're very, very tight. And so make sure that you've got a good quality hex bit. I use a socket with a ratchet, and they popped pretty loud once they broke loose, but they did come loose, but they are very, very tight. So be careful when you're doing that. You don't want to strip those out. Another thing I might recommend is if you can get an extra set of hands, you don't need them for very long, just enough to maybe position the Sissybar where you can get a couple of the bolts started. Once you get that, you're ready to fly. Unfortunately, it was the middle of the night, and so I had to do it all by myself. If I'd had an extra pair of hands, it probably would have made things a little easier. So again, the whole process was pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I would recommend that you pack along some patience when you do this, especially getting those first bolts started. But once you do, man, it's all good. So then you get a little bit of excitement going, and then it all comes together. You tighten them down and you step back and take a look. I like the way it looks. I'm really pleased with the install. So highly recommend this. The Speed stuff is always really, really good. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. But yeah, confidence is great with them. The order time was about what they said on the website. I think they said it was 10 to 13 weeks. I can't remember, but it came in right about that time as expected. Very easy to work with. Just got to have patience and waiting and patience on getting those bolts installed. So now that I'm actually taking the windshield off my Scout, I needed somewhere cool to store it. I'm tired of stepping around it in the garage, always worried about if I'm gonna, knock into it or damage it some way. So I got a video coming up about an easy do-it-yourself way to hang and store your windshields and fairings. Doesn't work just on the Scout, also works on the one for my Heritage Softail. So there you have it, Dean Speed Sissybar installed. Let me know what you think. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, hit me up with some comments, tell me what you think, and consider hitting subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber on my channel. This is Okie Twister 66 signing off. So until next time, have fun, ride safe, 2 wheels down.